I wasn't looking for him. I need you to understand that before I tell you anything else. That night, I wasn't out searching for meaning. I wasn't hoping for a sign. I wasn't even paying attention to the world around me. I was tired. The kind of tired that settles into your bones and makes everything feel heavier than it should. Late, head down, just trying to get home. But something made me stop. I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't a sound. It wasn't movement. It was a feeling, like the air itself was asking me to look up. And when I did, he was already looking at me. Not at the cars splashing through puddles. Not at the couple walking by with their umbrella. Not at the delivery guy on his bike. At me. They say animals choose their humans. I always thought that was just something people said to make themselves feel special. A nice story we tell ourselves. But that night, standing in the rain, with nothing but silence between us, I finally understood what they meant. He wasn't waiting for rescue. He wasn't hoping for food. He was waiting for me, specifically me, and somehow, he knew I was coming. Let me take you back to the beginning of that day, because I need you to understand the state I was in. That morning had started bad and only gotten worse. The kind of day where your coffee spills, your phone dies, and every small thing feels like the universe is personally against you. By evening, I was running on empty. Emotionally, mentally, everything felt heavy. Nothing felt right. I wasn't paying attention to the world. I was too deep inside my own head, replaying conversations, worrying about tomorrow, regretting yesterday. You know that feeling? When you're physically present, but mentally somewhere else entirely. That was me. And here's the part that still gives me chills. If you asked me why I took that route home, I couldn't tell you. I never walked that way. Never. My usual path is 3 blocks east. Faster, better lit. The route I've taken 1,000 times without thinking. But that night, something pulled me west. Not a voice, not a conscious decision, not even a thought. Just a feeling, deep in my chest, like I was supposed to be somewhere specific. I turned the corner onto a street I barely recognized. And there, under a flickering streetlight, in a pool of pale yellow light surrounded by darkness, I saw him. He was sitting perfectly still, not shaking from the cold, even though he should have been, not running away, even though every instinct should have told him to, not begging with those desperate eyes that street animals learn to use, just waiting, like he'd been there for hours, maybe days, watching every person walk by, knowing none of them were the one, until me. I've seen street dogs before, dozens of them, maybe hundreds over the years. They flinch when you get too close. They run if you move too fast. They've learned through pain that humans usually mean danger. But this one looked at me like he'd been expecting me, like we had an appointment and I was finally showing up. I crouched down slowly, the rain soaking through my jacket, running down my neck, dripping from my hair. I didn't care. "Hey buddy." My voice came out softer than I expected. "How long have you been out here?" He didn't move, didn't flinch, didn't even blink, but something in his eyes shifted. And I swear to you, I know how crazy this sounds, but I felt it, not heard, felt, like a voice that bypassed my ears and spoke directly to something deeper. "Finally, you're here." In that moment, something clicked into place, something I didn't even know was missing. That's when I knew with absolute certainty I wasn't walking away from this corner alone. I took off my jacket without thinking. The cold hit me immediately, rain soaking through my shirt in seconds. But I didn't hesitate. I wrapped it around him carefully, gently, like he was made of glass. And when I lifted him, he weighed almost nothing, just bones held together by wet fur and willpower. So light it broke something inside me. How long had he been out here? How many meals had he missed? How many cold nights had he survived? The whole walk home, he didn't struggle. Not once. Didn't cry. Didn't squirm. Didn't try to escape. He just pressed his head against my chest, right over my heart, like he was listening to my heartbeat, counting the beats, making sure I was real. And here's the part one still can't explain. As I walked through the rain, this shivering, starving creature pressed against me. I felt calm, for the first time in weeks, maybe months. All that noise in my head, the anxiety, the stress, the endless mental chatter that never stops. Gone. Just silence. Peace. I was rescuing him. That's what anyone watching would have said. But walking through those empty streets, feeling his heartbeat sync with mine, I started to wonder, maybe he was rescuing me too. The first bath took 40 minutes. I filled the tub with warm water, not hot. I read somewhere that's important, and lowered him in slowly. The water turned brown almost instantly, then gray, then, finally, after what felt like forever, clear. Layer after layer of dirt, grime, and neglect washing away down the drain. And underneath all that, there he was. Not a stray, not a problem to be solved, not someone else's responsibility. A soul that had been waiting, maybe his whole life, for someone to see him. The transformation wasn't instant. It never is. Real healing takes time. Trust takes even longer. Those first few days, he barely ate. I put food in front of him, and he'd just stare at it, like he couldn't believe it was really there, like he was waiting for someone to take it away. He barely moved either, just found a corner and stayed there, watching, waiting, testing whether this was real or just another cruel trick. But every day, something small would change. Day 3, a tail wag. Just one. Quick. Almost like he didn't mean to do it. Day 5. He looked at me for a full minute without looking away. His eyes softer, less afraid. Day 7. He leaned into my hand when I reached down. Didn't flinch. Didn't pull back. Just leaned in. That's when I knew we were going to be okay. 2 weeks in, I caught him sleeping. Not the light, alert sleep of an animal ready to run at any moment. Real sleep, deep sleep, legs twitching, little sounds escaping, completely vulnerable, completely at peace. That might sound small to you, but if you've ever rescued an animal that's known only fear, you know that sleep, real sleep, is everything. It means they finally feel safe. It means they've stopped waiting for the next bad thing to happen. It means they trust you with their life. After that, everything changed. He started following me everywhere. Kitchen, bathroom, living room. Not out of fear. Not because he was scared to be alone. Out of choice. He wanted to be near me, and I wanted to be near him. One evening, we sat together by the window, rain falling outside, the same kind of rain from that first night. But now we were inside, warm, together, and that's when it hit me, really hit me. That night in the rain, he wasn't just lost, he wasn't just abandoned, he was placed there, for me. I know how that sounds, crazy, mystical, like something people say when they want to feel special. But some connections don't follow logic. They don't care about probability or coincidence. They follow something deeper, something we don't have words for. Look at him now, running through the park like he owns it, fur shining in the sunlight, eyes bright and alive. This isn't the same animal I found shivering in the rain. Same soul, same spirit, but there's light there now. A light that was always there, just buried under layers of fear and pain and neglect. And I like to think there's light in me now too. He taught me something I didn't know I needed to learn. That healing isn't a solo journey. That sometimes the thing you need most finds you when you least expect it. That it's okay to need someone, even if that someone has 4 legs and can't say your name. He chose me that night, standing in the rain, waiting under that streetlight. He chose me, and every single day since, I've chosen him back. Now here's why I'm telling you this. Right now, as you're watching this, there's a dog out there somewhere, sitting in the rain, or hiding under a car, or pressed against a cold wall, waiting, watching every person walk by, not hoping for food, though yes, they're hungry, not hoping for shelter, though yes, they're cold, hoping someone will stop, hoping someone will see them, really see them. We look at strays and see problems, inconveniences, nuisances, someone else's responsibility. We walk past them the same way people walk past him, the same way I almost walked past him. But what if we're wrong? What if they're not problems at all? What if every stray is just a soul waiting for their person? What if the next one you pass is waiting for you? What if your whole life is about to change, and all you have to do is stop? He found me when I didn't know I was lost. He chose me when I didn't know I needed to be chosen. Maybe there's someone out there right now, waiting to find you too. You don't rescue them. You meet them.